Day by Day Kids Bible, Day 211. The King's Dinner Party. Esther 1. It was some time after God gave messages to Zechariah. There was now another king named Xerxes. He was the king of Persia. His palace was in the city of Susa. Xerxes had been king for 3 years when he had a big party. All the rich men and leaders came. All the army leaders and princes came. The king showed the riches of his kingdom to everyone for 180 days. After that, the king had a dinner party. It was in the king's garden. All of the men of Susa came. There were some important men and some not so important men. There were marble posts in the garden. White and blue cloth hung from the posts on white ropes. The floor was made from small tiles of stones that cost a lot. Silver and gold seats were all around. Everyone got to drink wine from gold cups. Each cup was different from the others. There was plenty of wine, and the king gave it out freely. The king told his servants to serve whatever the people asked for. Queen Vashti had a dinner party for the women. It was in the king's palace. 7 days passed. The king was feeling good from drinking so much wine, so he asked his servants to bring the queen in. He said she should wear her queen's crown. That way everyone could see how beautiful she was. She was very pretty. So the servants went to get the queen, but she wouldn't come. That made the king very angry. He called the wise men. He asked them what to do. "What does the law say?" asked the king. "The queen has not obeyed my command." One of the wise men said, "She has done wrong. This is bad for you and all your people. All the women will hear about this. Then they won't obey their husbands. They'll say, 'The queen didn't have to obey the king, so we won't obey our husbands.' There will be fussing and fighting." "Make a law," said the wise man. "Say that the queen can never come see you again. Then choose a new queen. The new queen should be better than the old queen. That way all the women will hear about this. Then they'll obey their husbands." The king liked what the wise men told him, so he did it. He sent news out into all the kingdom. He said every man should rule his own house. The new queen. Esther 2. Later the king cooled down. He wasn't angry anymore. He remembered the queen. He remembered what she did. He remembered the law he made. Then the king's helpers gave him an idea. "Let people look for beautiful young women in your land. Choose men to bring these women to the city of Susa. One of your helpers is in charge of the women. Let him take care of these young women. They can have special beauty care. Then you can see which one you like the best. She can be the new queen." The king liked this idea, so he did it. Now in Susa there was a Jewish man named Mordecai. He had come from a family of people taken from Jerusalem. He had a cousin named Esther. She was very beautiful. Her mother and father had died, so Mordecai was taking care of her. He treated her like his own daughter. Many young women were coming to Susa. The king's helper was taking care of them. Esther was taken to the palace too. The king's helper liked Esther very much. He gave her special beauty care and special food. He gave her 7 maids from the palace. He gave Esther and her maids the best place to stay. Esther had not told anyone she was Jewish. Mordecai had told her not to talk about it. Every day Mordecai walked around near the palace yard. He tried to find out what kinds of things was happening to Esther. Now the beauty care for a young woman took 12 months. She had 6 months with special oils. She had 6 months with perfumes and makeup. Then she would go see the king. She could take anything she wanted with her. The young woman would go see the king in the evening. The next morning she would leave. Then she'd stay with the young women in another part of the palace. She wouldn't go back to the king unless he liked her. Then he might ask her to come back. One evening Esther's turn came. Everyone who saw Esther liked her, and the king liked her more than any other girl, so he put the crown on her head. He made her the new queen. Then the king gave a great dinner party for Esther. All the rich men and leaders came. The king said that day would be a holiday everywhere. He gave gifts to people. Now Mordecai kept sitting near the king's gate. There were 2 guards at the door. These guards got angry at the king. They made plans to kill him. But Mordecai found out about their plans. He told Queen Esther. Queen Esther told the king. She said that Mordecai had found this out. The king checked it out. He found out that this was true. So the two guards were killed. They were hanged on poles. All of this was written down in the king's book. A letter with bad news. Esther 3 1 through 13. One day the king called in a man named Haman. The king made Haman greater than any of the other leaders. The king said the leaders had to bow to Haman. So all the leaders bowed to him, but Mordecai wouldn't bow to Haman. The guards at the gate asked Mordecai, "Why don't you obey the king?" Every day they asked him, but he wouldn't bow. Mordecai had told the guards he was Jewish, so they told Haman about it. They wanted to see what he would think. Haman was very angry. He thought killing Mordecai wouldn't be enough, so he looked for a way to kill all the Jewish people. Haman talked to the king about it. "There are some people in your kingdom," he said. "They are different from all the other people. They don't obey your laws. That's not good. So you should make a law to get rid of these people. I'll pay you 375 tons of silver to do it." So the king took his ring from his finger. He gave it to Haman. "Keep the silver," said the king, "but do whatever you want with these people." Haman had the king's helpers write a letter in every language. They sent it out all over the land. They signed it by marking it with the king's ring. The letter said to kill all the Jewish people. It said to kill everyone, young and old, even women and children. It told the day when they were to be killed.